Hey, this is Keith Robine from Kootenai Avalanche Courses and State of the Snowpack. It's Tuesday, March 5th, 2024. About a week ago, I did a video and we called it One Storm Changes Everything. Some places got one storm, some got two. The second storm was a doozy. It just ended yesterday. It lasted for like 5 days. The bulk of it came at the beginning, and it was accompanied by a ton of wind. And then everyone knows that's been out. The last 3 days have been blower pow. -10, great temperature, not much wind, a little bit of wind, and beautiful snow, and just light, and oh my God. So the skiing has been amazing. However, at the same time, we've been dealing with an avalanche problem that's prompted a special public avalanche warning, which is like so right on. Like, you couldn't have timed this better with the idea even of a special public avalanche warning. It's special. It's special for a number of reasons. The snow is special. Let's give it that. But this avalanche problem is tough. Why is it tough? One, for most of the winter, it wasn't that scary out there in terms of avalanches. I mean, sure, there were issues with coverage and hitting rocks, especially early season. That was scary. But from an avalanche perspective, we had, pretty well managed avalanche problems, storms. They would pass. You wait a couple days, boom, it's good to go again. Pretty stable overall. But holy cow, this current avalanche problem, I could, say I'm trying to be dramatic, but I'm just being honest. This is one of the biggest avalanche cycles I've seen ever. That's a long time. I'm old. So anyway, what's the deal? Well, we talked about it last week. Middle of February was on top of a rain crust. In some cases, it's going on top of the end of January rain crust. There was cold weather, surface horror, just this combination of stuff. And you never know. It's nature. And in this case, nature kind of pulled everything together to produce a pretty reactive layer. There's a good example of it right here. This is a moderately steep slope. It's not like extreme terrain or anything. And it went naturally 2 mornings ago. So it wasn't like during the bulk of the storm, when it was windy and the things were just nuking in terms of the snow coming down. It was during the light, powdery, makes us feel good kind of, light snowfalls toward the tail end of the storm. And then boom, one morning we wake up and not just this one, we're not going to pan to make you dizzy, but I mean, everywhere there's all these new avalanches, the stuff that didn't go during the bulk of the storm. During the bulk of the storm, there was also like massive avalanches. Some of the biggest avalanches I've seen since I've been working here up at Kootenai Glacier Provincial Park. Size 3, running full path. So this is a bugger, this avalanche problem. And anyway, special public avalanche warning. My buddy and I, Jim, we're not going the places that we would normally go in a week like this. I mean, we've got great snow. It's going to turn sunny tomorrow. And, this morning we were looking at a map on Gaia and looking at the slope angles and looking at the big picture and going, where can we go and not hit slopes that are over 30 and not go underneath big slopes that are over 30? And, there aren't that many places around here, but there's some. And so that's kind of what we're doing. And it's I feel lucky. I've got a great skiing partner, and we've been doing this for a while, and we keep each other in check because, let me tell you, we keep saying with this snow, God, can you imagine skiing 40 degrees in this snow? It would be beautiful. But yeah, we're trying to stay disciplined. It's not easy. All right, thanks.